It's currently October, meaning Halloween is only a few days away. For many people, this time of year reminds them of pumpkin spice lattes, trick-or-treating, and scary movies. But for me, spooky season reminds me of one of the greatest video games ever released, 2015's Bloodborne. People are still obsessing over this game despite the fact it came out over a decade ago. Naturally, this got me thinking, what exactly makes Bloodborne so special? And that's exactly what I'm going to cover in this video. So here's 2 reasons why Bloodborne is one of the most memorable and unique gaming experiences of all time. First, a quick disclaimer. I can go on for over an hour talking about exactly what makes this game so special, but instead of doing that, I'm going to round it down to only 2. So let me know what you agree with and disagree with down in the comments below. For me, it's impossible to discuss Bloodborne without mentioning the fact it has an incredibly unique visual identity and aesthetic. The game is a gothic European cosmic horror, which is an extremely specific sub-niche which feels impossible to replace with other pieces of media. Think about it. Where would you even look to find something to replace the feeling of playing Bloodborne and that feeling that comes with exploring Inon? There just aren't many games, TV shows, and movies that occupy this extremely specific subgenre. And even if they are, they oftentimes aren't very good. Or they just don't possess the same level of detail and immersion that comes with playing Bloodborne. Personally, this is one of the reasons I think I keep revisiting Bloodborne. Because even after a decade of searching, where else am I going to go? What else encapsulates the vibe and has the same aesthetic or visual design of Bloodborne? So if you have any suggestions for me, please let me know down in the comments. Bloodborne is a far more emotional story than I think it gets the credit for. And I don't think most players realize how heavy and tragic its story is. I believe this is because of how From Software tells the story of Inon, its people, and the hunters. Just like all the other Souls games, Bloodborne uses a non-linear form of storytelling, meaning the player has to slowly and methodically piece together the story of Inon and what happened to its people. Yharnam's story is one of tragedy. However, we're so distracted slaying nightmares and stacking blood vials to realize it. Most enemies or bosses were once people, a person whose body has been corrupted against their will, or a being that has fallen into an extremely unfortunate set of circumstances. I believe the game does an incredible job of blending accomplishment and empathy for what happened to Yharnam. No one really knows what's going to happen with the Bloodborne IP. Is it ever going to get a 60 FPS remaster or a potential PC port? Or will it lay on Sony's shelf collecting dust, destined to be forgotten within a generation or 2? Unfortunately, we don't have any control over the future of Bloodborne, so might as well hop off the copium and be glad it happened. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. This is Ty from Partially Correct, and I'll see you next time.